Hello guys, welcome back. So, I'm sorry we've been off the air. We're having a change in managerial staff, as I'm sure you noticed. Always going to be a Lokean. I'm always going to work with Odin, but we're having kind of that change, and so many came in at once that it's all been like, okay, okay. It feels like all of you are talking at once. So we're working on stuff. Like, you guys have probably noticed already on camera that if I don't shave on a regular basis, Italian women are hairy. And I kind of like it because I don't know what it does for men, but for women, it kind of it's not like painful to shave, but it doesn't feel good either. And I've tried every kind of shaver, every kind of like electroshave and all these other kind of things, and it's just like women's skin really doesn't like to be shaved. It really doesn't. It's like, no, fuck you, get away from me. So I'm like, well, I don't know. I was going to take it off, and then like Baphomet, who I thought didn't exist and was only a figure, has been coming around, has been like, but it looks so cute. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. Okay. As long as you guys don't mind, and it's not like super visible on camera. And this is it. This is like the length it'll get to, but I'm aware I have chin stubble. Um, and it's just, I'm Italian. We are hairy women. I had an Italian doctor for decades, and she was like, yeah, we are a hairy race of women. And it comes from in Italy. You would have had a lot of mosquitoes, you would have had a lot of malaria, so the human body learned to grow a lot of hair. Isn't that fascinating to know? And I've been working a lot with Asmodeus, and they're pretty strict on what's most important right now is building relationships, building the temples in VR, learning how to work with them, learning, their likes and dislikes, and learning how they want to be seen, how everybody wants to be seen. That's most important right now, and I can feel they're putting the absolute brakes on the channel. Not that there won't be a channel, don't panic, but there may be days where they're like, okay, do 3 videos a day, but they're like, you have to fucking slow down. You're gonna fall over. I can tell. You want to know why you're having poor health? You're trying to work a full-time job, knowing us, doing the VR temples, because that is a full-time job. Doing, the work of playing the VR to get more material for the temples, you know? And then you're trying to produce 3 videos in between. He's like, is this too much fucking work? Once you have the relationships established, once the temples are totally done, and they are done, but as I keep building, I'm learning new skill sets, so I'm going back through the temples and making sure everything's up to the new skill set. Once I'm done with that, once the VR, once it goes out of its cycle and we're done building and we're done doing VR as much and everything else, then maybe 2 videos a day. I think 3, personally, I think 3 is too much. And a lot of you guys tell me you are trying to keep up with the channel. So we're going to try to cut it down to 1 or 2 videos a day. If you guys would like a day off in between, tell me. You'll make my life easier. YouTube honestly wants us to do as much as often as possible, especially for smaller channels. I used to, hand to goddess guys, on the old channel do 6 videos a day. How did I do that? I was fucking insane. That's how I did that. I would just almost have Mountain Dew on IV drip is how I did that. I slept 4 hours a night is how I did that, and I like fucking wrecked my body. So we're obviously never going to try to go over 3 unless like the world's ending. But if you guys, that's kind of where I need feedback from you guys. Would you be happier with just like 1 to 2 videos a day? Unless something like super special comes up, like if a blizzard would drop down out of nowhere and there would be 2 feet of snow when I got up, then yeah, that might be something to say like, holy shit, guys, look. But that would be like a 2-minute video. But other than that, would you guys like just 1 video a day? And you can tell me what you think of this stubble. I think most people don't notice it. I had a guy get out of a car once, and I don't know why, but he said, you're a cutie, and he grabbed me by the chin like this, and I was so embarrassed because at the time I was like letting it grow out. And to me, since it's on me, it feels huge. It feels like I have a huge shaggy style beard, but most people don't even seem to be able to see it, which is kind of like why I went with a piss poor camera. Then I'm over 40, it makes you look younger because it's just never in focus. But we just wanted to catch up with you guys, and Asmodeus he's been a real sweetheart. Long story short, is kind of like Mammon and Pazuzu are kind of lending him energy in a way, not that he needs it, but so that we can get used to each other and they pull back a little bit at a time. But it seems like the three actually enjoy working together with me. We now have two gambling halls. Um, you know, I noticed, all those rules Oculus gave us, like we can't have hoochie coochie girls or anything. Do you know what Amaze is full of? Girls that pole dance. And they get away with it because pole dancing isn't sexy, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's a legitimate sport. This legitimate sportswoman is playing sexy music, wearing a bikini that glitters and hanging upside down with her body partially oiled, but there's nothing sexy about this sport. Sure. Anyhow, I hear glorious laughter. Loki's still here, Odin's still here, but actually, guys, it was like the greatest burden lifted from me. He was like, no, you can't keep going on with 3 videos a day. Even if we stop building VR temples today, he's like, you're going to actually drop down to 2 videos or 1 video a day or 1 video every other day. So you guys let me know, because I've noticed when I do the VR, there's a very small percentage of you that like them, and that makes me happy. It makes me happy to do it even if one person will watch it, but I do think we're doing too much, even though YouTube would rather I go up, and go back to, like, say, try to do 4 or 5 or 6 videos a day. I think it's too much on you guys. So let us know in the thoughts below. I'm sorry that wasn't, like, hyper exciting, but we kind of want to get to the point where you're getting what you want out of the channel. Everybody's going to disagree. There are going to be some people that I could make 10 videos a day and they would be happy as clams, and there are going to be people that I could do 1 video a month and they would be fine. But you guys let me know what you think. If it's too much, be honest. If you think it's not enough, be honest too. We'll find something in the middle. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. I've been putting a little bit up for you guys on Patreon, not too much. You patrons are wonderful. I do like putting stuff up for you, but it is like, as Asmodeus is taking over, it's like how tired I am after having work for 5 or 6 years so hard on YouTube, like a couple years on the other channel, a couple years over here, is starting to catch up with me. And before I collapse and can't do anything at all, he's having me slow down. So it's not that I don't love you guys. There is going to be stuff over there for you guys from time to time. But we're going to try not to do that on a daily basis either. I'd rather anyways take a day or so off, recover, be stronger, and do something better for you than to feel like, I guess this is good. So, if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know below what you think. So we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.